Hey everybody, welcome to the live streams of Global Trade Live again. So internet connection was disconnected, so that's why it took some time here to fix that thing, and now it has been fixed. So let's just get started directly, uh, and let's just not waste any more time here. So let's just find some clean area for in GBP to take a trade. So let's see here. Where can we take the trade? Okay, so there is no range here. I think this will be the clean area here. Yeah, in this range we might just we may take a trade here. Okay, so this is the area here, and above this level over here we can execute buys, as the range is 14 pips here, and the market can go potentially up to this level. And above this area over here we do have this clean range, and market can go here, and I think above this area this is the range. So if we calculate yeah, so if we calculate these ranges over here, then this range is almost 20 pips, and this range is almost 27 pips here. So my favorite range here is uh, above 153.944. Why? Because it's really clean range over here, and the market can go really up at that point. But what I'm seeing here is I can see symmetry forming right now. Okay, so I can see a symmetry forming at this point, and I think if GBP crosses above 153.732, then it can go up to 153.944. So that will be the idea here for buys. Let's look out for sells here, where we can execute the sells. Let's see, 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour looks good. So if it breaks this low here, no range. Okay, so I think sales execution can be done below 153.401, but the thing is the range is not really good for sales here, and yeah, the range is really not very good here. So, and we can take sells also here below 153.109. Let's just mark these levels over here. Now let's just wait here and see where the market will be going. So yeah, hello PS Gore, how are you? Hello Saman, how are you? So if I look at this thing here in GBP 4 hour, then let's just see from where it's going up and from where it's coming now. Okay, so yeah, let's just delete all these things here. Now let's just try to read the story GPJPY wants us to tell, right? So now if I talk about where we are coming from, then this is the point over here. GBPJPY is coming up from this point, and and this was the point over here, this was the highest point here, right? So right now the market is in between these two things over here, right? So now let's just mark some other information. Okay, so this is another information here. Yeah, so let's see here, what do we have? Okay, so this also makes sense, right? And let's see where it can really go. So I think yep, I think this will be the point here. So the market is just consolidating between these two levels over here, and this will be considered as a fake out. And right now the market is struggling here, right? So it can potentially go down to tap 153.1176 area. But the thing is, today is Monday, right? So really need to be very careful about this because the market can be really slow. Okay, so let's just draw some trend lines here and see what more information do we get here. So I think this is something forming like a channel right now. Yes. So right now the market is ranging between the channels here, between these two channels over here, and if the market breaks below this level over here, then it can go really down. So now let's just wait and see where the market will be going and how will it be reacting to these levels. So let's have a look in the smaller time frames here. Let's see what information do we have. Okay, so if I talk about 30 minutes right now, then 30 minute in GJ has broke the channel over here. Now it's outside the channel right now, and it looks like that it's rejecting the areas. Let's just draw some more. Okay, so it's coming from the left. I think if this current candle breaks this low over here, then it can really go down. Yeah, I really think that. So let's see how this will be going, because right now there is really nothing much here. It just earlier it was creating a symmetry here, but right now it's really not creating some sort of symmetry, because this V over here, then this came down, then this move up. It's already been done. So now this move here can be mirrored right now here, because the market, look, the market is just leaving those areas behind, and now it's moving far away though from those areas, right? So first tap was there, second tap was there, and the second, if we talk about the second tap over here, then it was a quite weak tap on the trend line, right? So now it's moving far away from that. It retraced back, came down, retraced back. Now if this current 30-minute candle will be breaking this low over here, that means this current 30-minute candle will be respecting the high of the previous candle, and now is getting ready to go really down. And if we talk about where it can really go, then this trend line will be the point. It may reject this trend line, and if we calculate the range over here, then it's around really more than 15-16 pips. So that's a really good range over here. So I'll just wait and see how the market will be reacting to these levels, because because I really don't want to get trapped into this consolidation shit over here, because the market is really not good right now. So it can really go down because it has already consolidated a while here in the 4 hour, right? So it it really it will be really forming some sort of thing which right now is still in printing. So let's see. Okay, so 30 minutes. So let's go to 1 hour here and see what the 1 hour is doing. 1 hour is quite off. Really have no idea, because because if I talk about the symmetry, then I really don't know where. Actually, there is no clear picture here. So let's just go to this point over here. So right now, look, the market is rejecting this area over here, and whenever the market has been rejecting this area, it just fell down hard. Here also, here also, and and here also, the market just fell down. So really in a very delicate situation, because if I extend this level over here, then this is matching with this levels over here, which is the rejection levels over here, and the market is just creating bearish candle. But the next thing, if I see which is yeah, this area over here, the market has already rejected this area multiple times here, look, and it has given strong rejections. The market just went up, right? So that can be the case here also. The market can reject this area and eventually go up. So really have no idea here. Really need to get some more information. Oh, PS Gore has sent me his first chart. Let's just check this out. uh we are busy upgrading TradingView with new technology and features. What is this? TradingView is currently down for maintenance, but the graphs are still running here. Guys, just tell me, are you also facing problems with opening TradingView here right now? Because right now it's okay, it's just opened here. Okay, fine. So this is GJ 30 minutes graph over here. So did you just took this trade, or you are planning to take this trade? Because if you are planning to take this trade, then it's a really good idea over here, because I am also looking for some sort of same thing here, and I really want this candle to break this low to go down. So this is a nice idea over here, because you have this clean ranges at this point. This ranges are not so clean, because if you look in the top smaller time frames, then you will see some consolidation happened in this area. But with volume, it can really. So this is a good idea over here, and yeah. But if you booked the loss over here and you lost this trade, okay, so this is your plan, right? That's nice. Yeah, it's perfect here. But the thing is, this stop loss you need to adjust with when this candle just breaks this low over here. So I would suggest you to let's see here. Okay, market is just really not good right now. So I would suggest you to give your stops. Let's see. above the 15-minute candle, so that you can, keep your stop loss small, because if you give your stops in 30 minutes, then it will be big. Yeah, it will be more than 15 pips. Look at this market over here. Let's see something. uh, so the market hasn't moved anywhere today, so it might just make its move today, because on Friday it was also dead, and today also it's also dead. So guys, we can see some sort of movement today, might be that might be possible here, because once it starts to do that move, it will give you around 20-30 pips of profits. And now I'm working on some new things over here. So my plan will be, if I take the very first trade for the day, then I'll I'll analyze the graph, and according to the volume and according to the 4 hour, I'll let the trade open for 50 pips to 100 pips. So, but that totally will be depending upon, how far is the target, right? Like, let's say let's say right here in the 4 hour, if I execute the trade here, then I will be having a target of around 30 pips right now, because the range is for 30 pips, right? So I will be holding my very first trade. If it goes to straight into profits, then I'm gonna hold those trades, because what will happen is eventually my gains will be really big, really really big, than my losses. So that will also increase my risk reward ratio. So yeah. USD bank holiday today. Okay. But I think that uh, movement will be going to happen in the market, because look, the market is ranging. Let me just open my drawing tool over here. Oops, where is that tool? Okay, anyways, so the market just fell down from this level to this level, then it went up, it came down, it went up, it came down, it went up. Now it's creating some sort of different thing over here. I was hoping for this GBP to go up, but right now, by looking at this, I think it might just go down. So if that will be happening, then it's gonna be a good move over here, because what will happen is GBP JPY will be breaking this lower trend line, take support from this lower trend line, and then fell down, right? So it has to make its move in around, let's see here, in 2 hours. So it has to just make its move in the 2 hours, because uh, as the time will be passing away, the probability of that move happening will be, lowering, because I'm not expecting move will be happening outside the volume times. So that's the idea and analysis over here. Let's see. All right, so this was pre NY. NY over here, and this is NYSC. So the market has just passed away pre NY. Now I think maybe we can spot a move when there will be NY open. Okay, so 30-minute candle just closed here, and closed bearish. Let's see. Let's see 1 hour. 1 hour is still open. 1 hour is having 30 minutes left here, so it can really go down, I think. So let's see 5-minute time frame at this point. I think if 5-minute candle, this for current 5-minute candle will be breaking this lower here to go really down to at least 5 pips. But let's see. So this is our no trading zone at this point. I will try to execute a early entry, but really not sure about that right now, because the information which is available right now is just not good to execute a trade. Today the market will be testing our patience, because look at how bad it's moving right now. I think the way it's moving, going down to tap this area, and once it crosses below this area, it needs to go down to this point. So that's what I think here. Let's see daily and weekly here. Daily is, Friday candle was bullish and Thursday candle was bearish. It's moving, it's rejecting this area, but this can be the possible rejection also, because it's moving in the downward channel for now. So this can be a liquidity wick and it can really reverse back to go down. Let's see here weekly. Weekly also, because the weekly candle can just fill the wick of the previous week's candle, so it will be really supporting our analysis over here. Just need to keep an eye here on the graph. Alright, so volume is coming in. Let's see. Let's see what 30 minutes doing. 30 minute just broke the high over here, and now it's moving up. That means 1 hour is also going up, 4 hour also going up. Okay, really nice. So we have this clean range to cover up. Let's see, this candle will be closing in 1 minute 40 seconds over here, and it will be closing bullish. So I think we have this information available. So yeah, 30 minutes just crossed above this level over here. I think with volume it can really push up to this level, which is 10 pips away. Okay, so 5-minute candle just closed outside the trend line over here. Let's see how 15-minute candle closed. 15-minute candle is having 4 minutes left here to close, and let's see how 30-minute candle is going. 30-minute candle is now rejecting this area over here. 5-minute is looking good. I really want to catch this trade, but the thing is, how can we catch the trade? Okay, the thing is, the current 4-hour candle just broke the low. Now it's rejecting, and it might just broke the high if it starts to go up. But right now we really cannot execute the trade. Let's see here. Yeah, but I think we can. So let's see here how this candle will be closing, because now the market is currently moving in an upward channel, and we still got some room left here, around 7 8 pips. So really need to see where the market will be going. So 1 hour is having 19 minutes left here to close, and because the way the previous 3 minute candle just went up was was a good thing, but the thing is, the way it's moving right now, it looks like that was kind of some kind of a fake volume which came into the market. And so let's see how this candle will be closing, and according to that we can spot the trade. So the previous 5 minute candle just closed bearish, and the current 5 minute candle just broke the high over here, which means it can really go up, because the way it's moving, I think it can really go up. Let's see here. So if we look at this thing over here, then the market is rejecting this area heavily, so the market can really go up. Let's see here. 4 hour, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. It just created a support. Now it's creating another support, and this candle is going up. This candle is also moving up. So if we take a buy, then it can really move up to 5 pips up. Stops will be around 10 pips. Yeah, it's moving up. So this is another support which has been created, and Yeah, it's going up now. The range is really not there. The range is not there right now. So need to get some good information before executing the trade. So now in 10 minutes we will be having New York Open, and with New York Open volume it can really push up. So 5-minute candle just closed bullish right now. Really need to be really very careful here. It just broke the high, now it can really go up. Sorry. So it just broke the high right now, and I think it can really go up, but the thing is we do have the clean ranges above 153.732, so we need to wait for the market to create something above that area so that we can take the buy trade. Because if the market will not be creating that thing, then we cannot really take a buy trade. Because right now, if we could have, if we just took, if I just took a buy trade at this point, when this candle just broke the high over here, uh, it was really not a good idea, because if you look at the 30 minutes over here, then the market is having some wicks over here, rejection wicks. So really don't know whether it will be rejecting those wicks and go straight up, or whether it will be, accepting those rejections and stay down. So really need to be very sure before taking the trade, because gonna get good setups every day, but one bad entry and you will be in drawdown. Because look, here in 30 minutes the market has rejected this trend line over here multiple times, 1 2 3, and again it's heading towards that trend line, and if it rejects that trend line again, then it will be reversing back and coming down. But if it breaks the trend line with volume, then it can really go up. So going up will be our move for today. Need to wait and see where this candle will be closing. 53 seconds remaining for the 5-minute candle to close. Look at this rejection over here. See, that's why it's really important sometimes to wait. This is the reason. Now what it can do is it can just go straight down, breaking all the supports and continue to make its move. This is something which is really dangerous sometimes. That's why you should be trading in the clean range only. So that's why that trade was looking really tempting over here. The market was going up, creating higher highs and higher lows, creating supports, and what happened is the market just went up, I think 5 pips. Yeah, 4.8 pips. And now it just came all the way down. So now everyone who were holding their trades from here, now they are just stopped out right now, because the thing was, there was really no range in this area to trade. That's why we drew this two zones over here. So our trade will be here, or now as it will be moving down from this point. So our trade will be somewhere around below this trend line over here. So now it's coming back to the trend line, and look, this upper zone over here, upper level over here, it didn't touched the upper trend line. So that means the bearish pressure is more in the market. Yeah, it's breaking all the lows right now. So the 5-minute candle just closed under the trend line here. Thirty-minute candle just closed. Let's see how the 30-minute closed. Okay, so 30-minute candle here just closed with a huge rejection, and what I'm thinking here is, if the current 30-minute candle just break the low of the previous 30-minute candle, then it will be moving really down. That's what I'm thinking, and with volume it can really, go down to the lower trend line, and that will be our possibly early entry also. So let's just calculate the ranges over here, because we need to save at the same time. So it will be going down 4 pips for sure at least. So if after 4 pips it will start to reject the area, then we can think of managing the risk. So the execution point I think will be 153.533. Let's see here. 153.533. It's somewhere around here. Yeah, this is that point over here. Because if we think about it as from the trend line perspective also, then this candle will be going down, breaking this lower trend line and respecting this upper trend line, and will be moving towards this lower trend line. Plus it will be in the NY open volume, so it can easily go down to 5 pips, and once it breaks the lower trend line, then it can easily go down to lower level over here. So that's a good idea, I think. But another problem is there, which is a resistance has been formed and a support also has been formed. So now really it's a question here that where we can go. I might just execute the trade when the 30-minute candle will be breaking the low of the previous 30-minute candle, because at that point the reason why I will be executing the trade here is because this huge rejection. Earlier the market just rejected the same area. It's been rejecting from a very long time right now, and market is going down, going up, rejecting again, going down. Now it's a huge rejection, and I have seen in GBP whenever a rejection like this happens and the next candle breaks the low, then the strong down rally will be initiated at that point, but only if the current candle will be breaking the low over here. Because really there is really nothing here in other time frames. Still got 55 minutes left here. So the previous 5-minute candle just closed bullish under the trend line, and let's see here. So this can be a possible fake out, and if the current 5-minute candle breaks the low of the previous 5-minute candle here, then it can really reject the area to go down. But I'll still wait for this 30-minute candle to break this low over here. Actually, we really need to, gather as much as information possible from the graph. So because we need to really make good decisions here. So now I think it should be going down. I really think that, because the trend angle is also shifting. It's now less aggressive, and this candle just went down all the way down below this area, this zone over here, and the current candle can reject this zone over here, break the low of the previous 5-minute candle, and starts to go down. Let's see if we execute the trade at that point, then I'll be getting around 7-8 pips. So now it's rejecting that area. Oh, I'll be just back, guys. Hello. Yeah. Okay. So the previous 5 minute candle just closed outside this zone over here, and the current 5 minute candle is now coming back inside the zone. Still got 30 seconds here. So if the current 5 minute candle just close back in this trend line, then the chances of going down will be increasing, because as we know that this 30-minute candle is rejecting this area, which means that this can be a liquidity fill also, liquidity grab also. If because now if the 30-minute candle break this low over here, I'm surely gonna execute the sell trade at that point, because now the probability is really has increased here. So I'm just gonna wait for the correct timing over here, and when the time will be coming, I'm gonna execute the trade. So because the thing is, in the 1 hour also, the previous 1 hour candle just closed a weak bearish candle, and I think the current 1 hour candle will be filling the previous 1 hour candle's wick and going all the way down. So that's the analysis here, and things are really getting clear right now. So yeah, so right now my bias is only for sells, not for buys, because there is really nothing which shows us that it will be going up. But if it will be going up, then really cannot do anything, because my bias is really sells, because the market is leaving these areas behind, so it really needs to go down. Okay, 5 minute is going up, broke the high of the previous 5 minute candle. 3 minute is also stretching up. 1 hour also going up. 5 minute also broke the high here. Let's see, 4 hour. 4 hour is moving bullish. 1 hour also going bullish. 30 minute also going bullish. So after 10 minutes, 30-minute candle will be closing, and now we are slowly passing the pre and Y also. So what is happening here is that the volume should be coming into the market now in few minutes. Otherwise, maybe at the time of NYSC, but the chances are low. So really need some push in the market right now. Okay, let's see here. 30-minute going up. Okay, 1 hour, 30 minutes. The previous candle also rejected the same area over here. That means this is a really strong level which the market is respecting again and again, and really not sure what will be happening because the market is losing its momentum over here. think if it breaks this high over here, it can really go up. But now only 3 minutes left here. The way it's looking right now, it's really looking like it will be going up, but really not sure. So now after 2 minutes, this 3-minute candle will be closing. So I'm gonna wait here for 2 more minutes here, because really need to see where this candle will be closing, because it just broke the high over here. Now with volume it can really push up, but in the last 1 minute here left, I really don't want to enter a trade which can just stuck and reverse back. So really don't want to do that thing, because look, this 30-minute candle is struggling here. It might just break the high, and I really don't know about this candle over here, because now it's just 30 seconds left here. It can also reject this area as it did earlier, and close back in the range. So, and this 1 hour candle still got 30 minutes left here, so need to wait and see. 13 seconds remaining at this point. Three seconds. So the candle just closed outside the range. Oh, sorry, outside the trend line here. And this 30-minute candle has just closed at the trend line over here. And I'm really not sure about where it can go, because if I see the previous candles over here, if I see all those previous candles over here, then we can see clearly that how the market rejected that area again and again. So it can do the same this time also. it's rejecting the same area it rejected earlier. So it can close back in the range, and then it can just go down. Let's see here. So this 30-minute candle can just go down. Oh, look at this move happening right now. Yeah, now let's see, 15 minutes. It's rejecting the same trend line. 1 hour also, 30 minutes also. Oh, so the previous 5-minute candle just closed with no wick on the bottom, and the current 5-minute candle is creating a liquidity wick, I think. So what should be our execution point for sells? Let's see that. 1 hour is 30 minutes. Tops will be good. 4 hour. Let's see, where is this low over here? So this will be around 153,565. 153,565 will be okay, this point over here. So I think we can execute sells when the market will be coming and breaking this low over here. That can be our execution point. And now let's see if it comes to the end execution point or not, because right now the way it's moving, it's really undecisive. It really, we really don't know whether it will be respecting these areas or rejecting. Okay, so now I think this candle will be breaking the low anytime. Let's check. Because once it breaks this low over here, then that means it will be going down and will be making higher lower lows and lower highs, so which can help us to execute the trade. But I'll still wait here because the way the market is just moving is really not good enough for me to take the trade just like that. Because even if it breaks the low here, it can push down, but we don't know whether it will be going or not. So I'm gonna wait for the market to break this level and then go down. Yeah, it can break the low at any time. It's really stuck at this point over here. Really stuck. Sometimes GJ just do these things. Okay, it just broke the low at this point. Now it can really push down. How is the pandemic condition in India? Is it better? Uh, it's not. It's really. I really don't know exactly because the thing is, the numbers you see on the media are really far different from the real numbers. So don't know, uh, but yeah, it's really now better because the cases are now falling and yeah, it's getting better. It's just we need to just be very careful, and the people in India, they just like to break the rules. They don't wear mask and they just walk freely. So few days back I just went to a market and really it was bad. uh, you know just everyone was there. There were hundreds of people, and really no one was stopping them. So that's why it's really no, I'm not really sure how the conditions are here in India, because the thing is, media doesn't show us the real numbers. They just show us the numbers which they want to show us. So we don't know the real numbers. Okay, so this candle closed bearish. Now this candle will be breaking the low over here by creating a liquidity wick. That's what I think, because it has created another resistance which is lower than this resistance over here. And once it breaks this low over here, then I think it will be going down 2-3 pips at least. Yeah, it just broke the low, and and now it can really go down, but I'll wait for the candle to break the 30 minute candle low so that I can take the trade. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just going all the way down, so I think this should be the execution point. Let's see. Actually, I'm not sure here. Look, 14 minutes left only here. That means 1 15 minute candle has left. So I don't think that this 1 15 minute candle will be stretching all the way down. I really don't think that, because the 4-hour candle was stuck at the same place since the last 3 hours and 46 minutes, and now in the last 15 minutes, thinking of this single candle be taking the whole candle down, I think that's really a big mistake. So I'll just wait for the 4-hour candle to close, because I really don't know what type of setup is this, and actually there is no setup right now, nothing. The market is just doing these shitty moves right now because it really wants to trap more and more sellers or buyers and stop them out. So the market is just doing that, but we need to see all the possibilities of getting stopped out first, and then we can see what we can do to make a really profitable trade. And this same kind of market was moving on Friday. So yeah, I'll just wait here. Soon there will be NYSE open, and at the time of NYSE open we can see some move happening. Still got 1 minute 50 seconds left here, and let's see where this candle will be closing. That means 10 minutes will be there in 4-hour candle to close. Yeah, I'll just wait here. I won't be executing any trades because I really cannot trust this kind of setup. Even if this candle breaks this low over here and starts to go down, I really cannot just trust this setup. I need some solid information to take the trade, because the ranges are really not good here. Even if this break this low over here and starts to go down, really can't do anything. Because it was creating higher highs and higher lows, and now this candle is going down, so really need another bullish candle and then bearish candle forming, because it can also reject this area in the last 10 minutes and it can really go closes outside this range. Okay, so it just broke the low at this point. Now let's see what will happen. I was about to execute the trade at this point, but I'll wait. I'll wait here. Because now in the last 10 minutes, I don't think that it can really move, make a huge move. So I'll just wait. See, this was the rejection I was talking about. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna just end the streams right now, and I'll just call it a day at this point, because I don't think that the market will be moving anywhere from here, because it's just not really good right now and no moves are there in the market. So yeah, so I'll just call it a day here, and take care everybody. So let's meet tomorrow with fresh analysis and fresh volume. So yeah, take care.